Patriots are still vying for a playoff spot, and LaGrange could be a spoiler, giving the Creek their third region loss tonight. Hello from Callaway Stadium. This is LaGrange High Granger football. Alongside Tommy Whitworth, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producer is Jackson Choate, and our board operator is Hunter Bronner. And Tommy, first of all, it feels good to be back here in the broadcast booth. LaGrange has got a tough opponent in Sandy Creek, not the same tough Sandy Creek team we saw back in 2012 when they won the state championship, but not a bad team nonetheless.
They look pretty well done. They got some athletes that can play. They've had some. They've been kind of sketchy, like a lot of teams have been this year. But I hope we can catch them on this short weekend. They'll be a little sketchier, and then we can bounce back. Our offense last week hopefully got a little bit of spark with those 2 touchdowns, and hopefully we can carry that on into this game. The mood seems to be pretty good down on the field. Everybody's about doing their business. The coaches are positive, and that's a good thing. But we missed you last week, Mike. It was different. I've never done it without you, man.
It was very different. Listening for your voice, you were having some problems. In fact, it sounded like you're still
I got
a little raspy.
A little raspy. It takes a little while. I hadn't rested my voice because that's part of my job. I have to talk. But couldn't ask for a nicer host. Jack Bowman and Greg Hicks last week. They were very kind and gracious to let me sit in on their on their broadcast and put the LaGrange twist on it. And I got to twist it a couple of times. They twisted me more than I twisted them, though.
Well, I appreciate that. There was a good broadcast, mixed crew last week. I had just gotten off the hydrocodone, but from my surgery, and I took your advice. You said I'd be better off not coming up here, and that was good advice. I'm glad I took it. Appreciate it.
Well, just you got to recover and get back back in the saddle, and of course that timing of it wasn't as ideal as it probably been done better if you had timed it to do it tomorrow. That way you would have Friday.
Yeah. Well,
and all that, but you just never know. You just have to do it when you have to do it.
Yep.
I mean, that's.
Well, coming up next, Tommy and I will further preview tonight's game. We'll also take a look at the Region 5 Quad A scoreboard, a light scoreboard in this region. This is the only game in this region. The rest are being played tomorrow, but there are some other games going on around the state. Earlier I had a chance to talk with Coach Gibbs. Coach Gibbs had some kind of something that he had to get to kind of quickly, but he did stick around in his office long enough for me to get there and do the pregame interview, and I do appreciate that very, very much, Coach Gibbs. Later on, we will have that conversation. Plus, we'll have the starting lineups, the coin toss, and the kickoff. But first, we'll step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium as the Grangers are getting set to take on the Sandy Creek Patriots. And Tommy, the word that Coach Gibbs gave me before we did the interview was that the offense seems to be finally blooming. They're starting to bear fruit. And I've had to remind a couple folks via text and email this week that, LaGrange has come off a 2-8 season followed by an 0-10 season with pretty much a new coaching staff. Using a house building analogy, they basically had to clear the land first before pouring the foundation to build it. Making the playoffs is probably too high expectation for a first-year staff and a first-year back. But seeing the offense bloom and start to bear fruit, that's not a bad thing.
Well, like I said last week, we played a very good troop team, and they're if they continue to improve, they will go a long way this year. But we attacked their defense probably, and we challenged them pretty well. And Charles Crawford is one of the toughest quarterbacks I've ever seen. To see what he's gone through last year, this year, and even when he was a freshman,
Yeah.
He has taken his share of licks, but he's like an old Timex watch. He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And he and Ogle, Illinois, we just seemed like it was more in a rhythm last week as far as the passing. The line gave him some fairly adequate protection against that big defensive line they had. I was, they're going to make their plays. They're going to make their plays, but they really stood tall and played. I was proud of how the offense. One of the things I was so proud of that this time they finally have gotten, and I was talking to Coach Frank about this, Coach Frank Caputa, is that they've cut down on the number of silly penalties. I mean, a lot of the offsides and the illegal procedures and delay of games and just things they're finally getting that. Now I say that, and tonight may be different, but
yeah.
It was good to see they were a much more disciplined team. They were the most disciplined team last week penalty-wise of both teams.
We'll get into the starting lineups in detail a little bit later on, but you mentioned Dylan Norville. His playing and his practicing has gotten him a starting position tonight. Now, mind you, they're going with 5 defensive backs tonight instead of the normal 4. But Dylan Norville being added to the starting rotation, that's well-deserved.
That is. He played a lot both ways last week, if I remember right, and he stepped up to the plate, and it's just fun to see him starting to blossom like that.
Yep. All right. Well, when we come back, we'll have the game conditions and talk a little bit more. It's a half-hour earlier start, so unfortunately that sun is still above the tree line in our eyes, but it'll be down by the time the kickoff goes. We'll have that, and then we'll have the tell you what, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the game conditions, then a break, and then we'll do the coaches interview. But first, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at REMAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
67 degrees here at Callaway Stadium, and looking at the forecast, by the time the game's over with, it should get down to about 62, so not bad. Maybe a little light jacket, a little breeze. Should be a good night for football. Don't forget, this broadcast of Granger football is authorized under the rights granted to Eagles Nest Incorporated by LaGrange High School, and it's intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LaGrange High School is prohibited. And don't forget, LaGrange football is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. Earlier, I had a chance to talk with Coach Gibbs, and we'll have that conversation coming up after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers! Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at REMAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE6 speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again at Callaway Stadium as the Grangers getting set to take on the Sandy Creek Patriots. And Tommy, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. Obviously, we're the only game going on tonight here in this region. Tomorrow, it'll be Cartersville traveling to Douglasville to take on Chapel Hill. Cartersville at 4-0, Chapel Hill at 1-2. Looks like, and also tomorrow, Troop here at Callaway Stadium at 3-0, hosting Cedartown.
That should be a good one.
Well, that's going to be a good one. And if Troop wins that, then we're looking at possibly Troop and Cartersville doing another showdown for a region championship.
That would be awesome. You know, tonight we're the only game in town, and you can still get out here. It's great football weather. I mean, if you're in the vicinity, drop by, and crowd's starting to pick up a little bit, and it's got a little football in the air tonight.
Speaking of region championship, Central Carroll has the night off. They're 1-3. But speaking of region championship, tomorrow Callaway will travel to Heard County, Staples Stadium. Callaway at 4-0. Heard County at 3-0. That's shaping up like that's going to be for the third straight year for the region championship. If Callaway wins, they will be the region champs in Region 5 AA. But if Heard County wins, then the region championship will depend on the outcome between Heard County and Bremen. It'll either be Heard County as region champs, or if Bremen beats Heard, then it'll be a three-way triangle, and who knows what that tiebreaker is.
Yeah, so
like.
Bremen plays Heard next week. Is that correct?
Yep.
And of course, we play Chapel Hill here next week after they play Troop tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yeah. Chapel Hill plays Cartersville tomorrow, and then LaGrange the next week, and then LaGrange finishes up with Shaw, and Shaw is actually playing tonight. Shaw is playing Carver tonight down at Connect Stadium.
What's Shaw's record this year? How are they doing?
I'm not sure. In fact, it was Carver last week that didn't play. Carver was supposed to play one of the Albany schools, and that game didn't happen because of the weather. Right, yeah. So they'll get that squared away. All right, well, since your microphone's working just good,
I'm heading down to the sideline for the coin toss.
All right, and while he's doing that, we're going to step aside for this last pregame break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Synovus is the bank of here. Here is where roots run deep and familiar faces welcome you home. Here's a place that keeps getting better with time because every generation leaves it better than the way they found it. And here's where our bankers are helping turn ideas into business realities because they understand what it means to be from here. It's where we smile when we see our customers and where they smile back. Synovus, the bank of here. Synovus, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium, LaGrange versus Sandy Creek, as the looks like the captains are walking toward the 50-yard line. Let's quickly go through the starting lineups while we're waiting for the coin toss. First on the defense for the Grangers. Across the line, we'll see at defensive end number 50, Darwin Gomez. Defensive tackle, number 61, the freshman Thad Dixon. And also at defensive end, filling in for Xavier Potts, will be number 59, Keon Milton. Also, we'll see number 9, Michael Younkins at linebacker. Number 2, Dexter Fitzpatrick. Number 17, Quay Bowles. And number 32, Andraka Martin. And the backs, defensive backs, will be number 28, Miles Johnson. Number 22, Mondarius Beasley. Number 13, Dylan Norville. Number 3, Vondez Taylor. And number 6, Jacoby Smith. On the offense, we'll see on the offensive line, number 70, Charles Ray. Number 53, Robert Thornton. Number 64, Kiviante Gaskin. Number 57, Tredarius Moses. Number 55, Will Flowers. And number 52, Jonathan Sutton. The wide receivers, number 15, K.O. Bradfield. Number 11, Jordan Ogletree. And number 10, Colby Patton. At fullback, number 7, Kale Gibbs. Number 5 is the running back, Larocco Glaze. And at quarterback, number 14, Charles Crawford.
What other station?
And we've got the coin tosses going on the field.
To get right down there and another station kicks in.
106.3.
And we're going to see.
I can hear you right here.
Okay.
It is Wesley Abel that's helping the official do his officiating down there. He was honored earlier today, well deserved. Been around this program longer than me, since 2002. So the referee showing the coin to the players said Sandy Creek will call it. So he's explaining the instructions. There's the coin toss. It has landed on the turf. And looks like Sandy Creek has won the coin toss. They will defer. So LaGrange will receive to start the first half. I assume they have the choice of kicking off or receiving, and I assume they're going to choose to receive. Sandy Creek has the option to kick off or receive the second half.
Rangers will receive.
I have seen it before where one team defers, the other team says they'll kick, and then the second half, the other team chooses to receive, so the same team receive both halves. I've seen that one time before in a game, not a LaGrange game, but I have seen that before, and that's odd to see, but it does happen.
Hey, how you doing?
All going well?
Tommy Whitworth heading down to the field as we speak. He can't help but be mobbed by well-wishers, folks talking to him, one of the more popular folks here in town, as well-deserved. Sandy Creek comes onto the field wearing their white jerseys with the, looks like navy blue numbers, red pants, And the white helmets with that SC with the diamond-shaped logo on the side. The Grangers yet to come through the banner. But I see some of the players there behind the banner. They're in their Granger blue jerseys. Here they come through the banner now. Granger blue jerseys with the silver numbers, the dark silver numbers with the white outline around the numbers. And looks like the dark gray breeches and the silver helmet with the Granger star. Banner carriers carrying the banner that says Grangers on the flags. We're about to get this game started. LaGrange versus Sandy Creek. LaGrange 0-4 in the region. Sandy Creek 1-2. And not able to hear. Tommy's having some difficulty. We were hearing Tommy with the microphone, but apparently he wasn't able to hear us there on the sideline. Having some.
Yeah, the receiver was not receiving. I was getting some Shania Twain, I think it was.
You'd rather hear Shania Twain than me, though, wouldn't you?
Well, if I'm trying to coordinate with you, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm just going to sit in the booth and forget about sideline.
Sandy Creek kicking the ball off, and it's going to go into the end zone. So LaGrange will start out 1st and 10 from the 20.
With the advent of sundown coming on, and these dark jerseys with these gray numerals, it's going to be hard spotting these numbers, Michael.
Yep.
So forgive us if we miss some numbers up here.
Could be worse. It could be like Cartersville. Cartersville, they had the windows tinted, which made it even more difficult. So one receiver to the right side, 3 to the left for the Grangers. Crawford will hand it off to LaRocco Glaze. Bust through the line of scrimmage, gets across the 25 to the 26-yard line, gain of 6.
That was a Jacoby Smith, I believe. Was that Jacoby number 6 or number 5, LaRocco? I can't tell.
That is number 6. That is number 6, Jacoby Smith. All right. I was told LaRocco Glaze would get the start, but looks like it is Jacoby Smith back there at the running back position. 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff. Crawford's going to keep it himself. Gets a couple yards. Still twisting, still turning, and he's got the first down. He was stopped 2 yards short of the first down marker, and he twisted and turned and got those extra 3 yards all by himself.
I just was talking to his father, Kyle Crawford, down there, and he said they had a good week in practice, and that was evident a good run right there where he could have been stopped for a 1 or 2 yard loss, but went on and picked up the first down, Michael.
Move those chains. Fresh set of downs for the Grangers, no score. Opening drive of the game. One receiver right, one left. Going to hand the ball off to Jacoby again. He find a seam and get 3 yards to the 34.
Came on that left side just right off the tackle and made some positive yards.
I'm going to lobby that they reinstitute the numbers on the shoulders, because right now with the ball at the 34-yard lines, we're seeing the LG on the shoulders very prominently instead of the numbers. One receiver right, one left. Crawford in the shotgun. Now Jacoby goes in motion, and there's...
He might have turned up a little fast on that. Let's see.
I think he did. Turned upfield. You can't move. Well, they're saying prior to the snap, so apparently somebody moved on the line of scrimmage. But you're right, though. He did turn and move upfield. You can't move forward before the snap. This ain't Canada. But that apparently was not the call.
The flag came from the other side over there, but I was watching the near side, so it must have been something on the far side that had moved.
So instead of 2nd and 7, now it's 2nd and 12 because of the penalty. 3 receivers to the right side. Nobody split out left. Crawford takes the snap. Looking, he's got time. Now he's under pressure. Now he floats one over there, intercepted.
We got a flag. I got a pushing off that ball. Will come back. It was a defensive pass interference.
Caught just past the 50-yard line. He'll bring it up to about the line of scrimmage to the 31, but like you said, there is a flag.
Had Dylan Norvell wide open on about on a sideline route over there, and the defender he wanted the ball worse, but you got to go for he pushed him flat down, and when you push him down on the ground, you can catch the ball.
Pass interference. Now, pass interference is no longer an automatic first down, but being it was 12 yards to go and it's a 15-yard penalty by math, it is a first down, so move the chains.
Excellent protection on that last play. Very good protection for Crawford. Made a great pass. Would have been caught for a 20-yard reception, so I guess the defender knew what he was doing.
Ball spotted at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 Grangers, and I saw one of the Sandy Creek players lined up in the offside position, and yes, it was you, number 26, I think that is over there.
It was, and
28.
They called him on. He had been lined up the previous 2 or 3 ones, but I think they finally called it on him.
He looked over at that official. He points to himself, and the official nodded his head. Yes, sir, it was you. So it brings it up to the 49-yard line, 1st and 5. One receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. 1st and 5 from the 49. And Smith will fight his way. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kept fighting, kept battling, and got 3 yards to the 48-yard line inside Patriot territory.
Really good heads-up, hard running there by senior Jacoby Smith behind the line that looks like they're firing off pretty well at this moment.
3rd and 3, 8:50 left to go in the first quarter, no score. One receiver right, 2 left. Crawford waiting for the snap, takes it. He's going to hand it off to Smith. He's got room to the 40. Slowed up, 39, 38-yard line, but move those chains.
And that's really good. He hit the right seam right behind the right guard and broke out and then made a cutback and picked up a good 11 or 12 yards on that play.
3 first downs now in this drive. I didn't keep a chart last week, but they haven't had very many drives where they've had 3 first downs. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford looking, throwing over the middle, batted down. Good play by number 14, Brian Branch, the safety, to bat that ball down.
Pass by number 14, Charles.
Had Ogletree right on the inside seam, about 20 yards deep.
That brings up 2nd down and 10.
Branch closed on it real quick and got there just in time to bat the ball down.
Now that was Dylan Norwell. I'm sorry, I had the wrong receiver on that.
Clock stopped, 8:10 to go in the first quarter, no score. Ogletree split off to the far side. 2 of them split off on the near side. Bradfield in motion. And they're going to give to Smith, and he gets up to about caught the 36-yard line, gain of 2.
Number 5,
Be 3rd and a long 7, Mike. It's going to be interesting to see.
About 5, 3rd down and 5.
We're definitely in 4-down territory here, but we'll see whether we go for it all on this one play or.
Rangers break the huddle. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to blitz. Yes, they are. Little Joe Bake screen. Smith across the 35, down to the 30, down to the 29. That's really close to the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it.
It's where they spot it is exactly where they're going to give them a first down, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, they did.
First down, Rangers.
He got about a good half yard. 4 first downs in a row. This is nice.
I like it. Against a team that held Cartersville scoreless until about 5 minutes to go in the game, where Cartersville scored to win 7-0. That's pretty good.
Yep.
One receiver left, one right. Crawford floating one for the end zone. A jump ball incomplete. Ogletree seeing if there's a flag. There is not coming. That was just good. Two players trying to occupy the same spot at the same time.
Right, he tried one of those deep back shoulder routes that
Second down and 10, Grangers.
on about the 3rd or 4th yard line and 3 or 4 yard line, and just did not come up with it. Was
Ogletree's got some height. Plus, he's a two-sport player. He plays basketball as well, and is a good athlete. And he just tried to out-athlete the defender.
Well, he made the correct jump, but he couldn't reach around the player wide enough to come down with the ball.
2nd and 10. Get to LaRocco this time. He is out there. He'll get across the 25 to about the 20. Well, now they're going to spot him right at the 25. So gain of 4.
Run by number 5, LaRocco Glaze.
He has a little spark in there, and
Pick up a 4
he's
on
been
the play.
he's
Third
been
down and 6.
hurting with that ankle sprain all year long.
He comes off. Cale Bradfield comes on. 3rd and 6. Ogletree split out to the left side. Crawford in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Smith, but he gets across the line of scrimmage and not much more. They'll give him 2, but he needed more than that to about the 23. 4th down, and now are we going to see a field goal attempt by Cancino, or are they going to go for it? It looks like we're going to see the kicking team out there.
Jimmy Cancino was hitting some earlier today. I saw him. He was hitting them very consistently about the 45-yard line, and this is a 40-yard, pretty much straight-on kick, Mike.
Yep, ball spotted between the hash marks, a little bit to the near side. Good snap, but not a great hold, but he did finally get it down, but no good.
Just a little wide to the left, had the distance.
The ball was flat down to the ground. The holder had to quick pop it up, and that may have thrown off the timing. So 5:32 left to go. It is no score here, and the ball goes over on downs. The ball did clear the goal line, though, so we'll be out to the 20 on the missed 40-yard field goal.
The drive consisted of 6 minutes and 24 seconds. We had 4 first downs. Even though we come up with nothing on the scoreboard,
so Sandy Creek with 2 receivers right, 2 left. Waiting for the pass. There it is. Long throw and batted away. Good defense. Miles Johnson, I believe that is, 28.
It's hard to tell. Either them or
For number 13, R.J. Howard.
Yep.
Montez, was it Miles?
Yeah,
Johnson?
28.
Yeah. Almost came up with that ball on an interception down there.
Jamal Lewis is the quarterback, number 8. So 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. And the quarterback Lewis is going to keep it himself. He'll get across the 30 to the 32. Faked the handoff to the running back and kept it himself. He's got the 1st down. Boy, nothing frustrates me more as a broadcaster, seeing a athletic quarterback for the other team that can run.
He can't hem him up. It's like trying to eat soup with a fork.
2 receivers to the left side, 1 right. High snap. He does get it down, gets it to that running back, 23. We'll get his name in just a minute. He breaks 3 away from 1 tackle and has the 1st down to the 46-yard line. Rashad Amos is the running back. He's a junior.
Tackle made by number 22.
And that's enough for a 1st down once again. Ball spotted at the 45. It's a misdirection back there. Now we've got 3 receivers to the right side for the Patriots, 1 left. Lewis in the shotgun. Helmet high snap. Looking, firing over the middle, caught 50, 45, spun down at the 43-yard line.
There's a penalty flag down. It may be a hold on Sandy Creek. That is what it is.
Yep.
On white. 10 yards from the spot. Replay first down.
Well, they said 10 yards from the spot. I think they meant the spot of the foul, not the spot where the ball was snapped at. They got all the way back to the 32. They need the Granger 45 for the first down.
Yes, they threw the flag on the 42, so 10 yards from where the spot of the hold is where it apparently was marked.
4:30 to go in the first quarter, no score. Two receivers left, two right. One of the receivers in motion fakes the jet sweep, and Dexter Fitzpatrick met the ball carrier back behind the line of scrimmage at the 30.
Loss made by number 52, Jonathan Sutton.
Jonathan Sutton, that was number 52. I thought it was Dexter also, but he got him before Dexter could get him.
Yeah, Dexter was back there, and I thought I did see a 2. I just didn't see the right 2.
52. I mean, up here it's hard to read those numbers, even though I knew it had another number on there besides the 2, but I did see the 2.
So second down from their own 30. That's a 25 yards to get the first down. Three receivers right, one left. Back to pass, caught on a slant route to the 40, and upended at the 44-yard line. A good open field tackle, and let's see who made that tackle. That was number 3, looks like Vondez.
Vondez Taylor.
That brings up third down and long for Sandy Creek.
And spotted at the 43-yard line.
Third and about 12 here on this. This is a critical down for our defense, a critical test this early in the first half.
Three receivers to the right side, one left. It's like a receiver started to line up in an offside position, but he was able to get back. Back to pass. Floats one, caught just short of the first down marker. Good job by the Grangers to stop him before he got the first down and drive him out of bounds.
Going to be about 2 yards short on this, I believe. They gave him a spot on there. And
23, Mondarius Beasley. It's fourth down and 2.
4th and 2 from the Granger 47. And they're going to go for it. They've been getting positive yardage on just about every play. There was one that was for loss in the penalties. Let's see if the Grangers can hold firm. They're going to hand it off to the running back, number 23, Rashad Amos, and he was met in the backfield, and the Grangers will get the ball on downs.
that was a great stand right there on a 4th and 2. They made it a 5th and 4. First and 10 for us, 5th and 4 for them, but they don't get 5 downs.
I know we haven't been able to take any breaks this time, but they're back on the field ready to go.
Yeah, this has been a time-consuming 2 drives on here.
Actually, they've got the ball spotted at the 49 inside Sandy Creek territory. 1st and 10 Grangers, no score. One receiver left, one right.
We just moved.
Yep.
Just a little happy on there.
Here I was getting all excited at the start of the drive inside Patriot territory, and they made a liar out of me. Now the next snap's going to be inside their own territory.
Will Flowers just a little bit apprehensive on that.
Coach Gibbs talking to both Charles Crawford and Jordan Ogletree. Let's see what they got planned. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. No score. One receiver right, one left. Grangers on their second drive of the night. And they're going to hand the ball off, and he's going to get to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 2nd and 15.
No gain on the play.
Morocco Glaze coming off.
Glaze on the run.
And Jacoby Smith coming on.
Brings up 2nd down and 14.
2nd and 15. One receiver to the right side, one left. Takes the snap. Jacoby finds a seam, gets across the 50, but that's it. Get to the 50. They'll say forward progress stop there. Gain of 4. That brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and about 9. 3rd and about 11.
Still 0-0 with 1 minute 31 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yep. Grangers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 right. I'm going to find out who the number is. This guy with the T-shirt all hanging out about his britches. Back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Crawford throwing. And
Jordan Ogletree, well, they claim it was a.
Well, it's going to be interesting.
I think he had that ball. He should have got it. He should have caught.
No, they're going to say didn't complete the catch, I guess. It looked like he caught it and was down, and then the ball was stripped. But the referees are saying, nope, I guess he didn't have complete control of it. So that brings up 4th down from the 50. Yeah, I thought he had control and then went down, and then the ball was stripped. But it may have not had secured it down there.
Good tight coverage from the defense on that, and it was a good pass and almost a great catch. Wesley Kuhn back to punt on the 35-yard line.
Snap over to his right. He went and got it, and a good punt. Fielded at the 20-yard line, and down he goes at the 22. No score here with a minute to go in the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Punt by number 80.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Lewis takes a snap, quick out pass to the flat to the left side, caught and driven out of bounds about the 25-yard line for a gain of 3. And actually, you're going to say he didn't get out of bounds, that his forward progress was stopped before he got out of bounds. Clock still running, 30 seconds left to go in the half. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lewis trying to get the Grangers to jump, doesn't. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and a good ankle tackle at the 32-yard line.
Like Jonathan Sutton again, maybe on that one, if that's the.
No, 32, I think that was for LaGrange. Andreka Martin.
Yeah, okay. I can see 3-2 now.
Yep. But it's enough to move the chains to the 33-yard line. So first and 10 with 10 seconds to go. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. 3 receivers to the right side now. Quarterback takes a snap, floats one out to the left side, caught, and then driven out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter of play. With your score, 0-0 as you go to the second quarter. We'll be back after this 1-minute break plus 10 seconds for station identification. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
LaGrange Grangers football is proudly brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and Emory Southern Orthopedics on WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW FM LaGrange. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
No score as we start the second quarter of play here at Callaway Stadium. LaGrange versus Sandy Creek in a key region game. Sandy Creek facing second down and 6 from their own 37-yard line. Sandy Creek 1-2 in the region. LaGrange 0-4. And battling hard. One receiver to the right side, 2 left for the Patriots. Fakes the jet sweep, hands it off to that number 23, and the Grangers are all over it, stopping them at the 41, 4-yard gain. Again, Rashad Amos on the carry, brings up 3rd and 2.
Seemed like he's the one that drove us crazy last year, wasn't he?
I think so.
I know Jamal Lewis was the quarterback. I think he was quarterback last year too, wasn't he?
He was. Definitely was. I think he's a senior.
Both of them are seniors, if I'm not.
One receiver to the right side, 3 left. 3rd and 2. Back to pass. Caught at the 45-yard line and then driven out of bounds. They're going to say forward progress was stopped inbounds, so they'll keep the clock running.
We're giving them a pretty good cushion over there on this. We're just giving them those short routes, trying to keep them from going deep on us. They were throwing some really deep patterns in the warm-ups out there, so hopefully we can tighten up a little bit and keep coverage.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Lewis in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. There it is. Looking, he's got time. Now he's under some pressure. He's going to run it himself, and he's got room. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Stopped at the 15-yard line. Somebody lost contain on Lewis, and he just turned on the jets.
The pocket absolutely collapsed on him, and he was able to get past that initial surge, and there was no spy or anybody holding back that could slow him down, and picked up a huge gain. Made something out of nothing.
So all the way to the 16-yard line inside Granger territory. Fresh set of downs for the Patriots. No score. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Lewis.
Play clock going down to 2, 1. Did he get it out? He just barely got that thing off. Oh, great play.
And that's a live ball. And it is, there is a flag, but I think the Patriots did pick up the ball. That was a pitch that was batted out of the air by the Grangers.
Jaquez Smith just dove at the pitch and punched the ball back for a good 11 or 12-yard loss, I would say, on that. Moves the ball all the way back to the 28-yard line. One of the better defensive plays I've seen all night.
I didn't see what the penalty was. I did see what the referee said declined, so it is 2nd down. And there's a fake the handoff to the 23. Lewis kept it. He gets across the 25 to about the 22-yard line.
Jaquez Smith again in on the tackle. He's been playing a little bit more lately, looking good. He's a good-looking sophomore out there. Just checking in Thad Dixon, big freshman.
3rd and 16, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Lewis takes the snap, floats a quick one out to the 15, 14, 13-yard line. But that's still going to bring up 4th and long.
Got that big old wide receiver, Ronnie Howard. If I remember right, he stretches out a little bit last year too. Got good hands.
I think we're going to see a field goal attempt.
Be about a 32-yard attempt on the left hash mark.
David Gonzalez.
I'm going to put it down on the 21, so it'll be a 31-yard attempt.
From the near hash. And, yep.
We jumped.
Granger jumped.
It'll move it up about 5 yards, whether they'll go for it after that or.
Goes from 4th and 7 to 4th and 2.
5-yard penalty. Down remains 4.
Well, it'll give it a different angle. It'll move it a little bit closer and move it to the 16, so a 26-yard from the hash mark. It'll have to be a little more accurate at this point, I think, because it's got a little different angle on it, even though it's closer.
Waiting for the snap. High snap. The holder gets it down. Kicker gets it off, and it is good. 8:17 left to go in the second quarter. And it's Sandy Creek 3, LaGrange nothing. Back in 1 minute on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sandy Creek 3, LaGrange 0.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And we're back again here at Callaway Stadium after a 30-second break. About to kick this ball off, and there it is. Fielded about the 10-yard line to the 15, 20, find the seam to 25, and then stopped at the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. Nope, the 26 is where they'll mark it. First and 10 for LaGrange. That Sandy Creek drive started at their own 22, got to the Granger 13 before a 26-yard field goal by Gonzalez. 3-0 Sandy Creek is where we're at, but LaGrange has the ball. Grangers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Patriots show blitz, quick out pass, caught at the 30, but then the ball is down. He's down.
It's incomplete altogether.
Oh, okay, good. I thought he had caught it, and then
he never completely had control of it. He was bobbling over it. About the time it was a bang, bang, quick pass and quick hit, and he just never really came up with it. I was more concerned it was a lateral than it was but it apparently was a forward pass.
So 2nd and 10. 1 receiver to the right side, 1 left. And now another one over, moving to the right side. That's Dylan Norval moving into the slot. Now he's in motion, and they're going to pitch it to him. And he's going to try to make a man miss. He does, turns the corner to the 30, 35, and run out of bounds. They're going to stay out of bounds at the 34-yard line, a couple yards short of the line to gain.
Run made by number 13, Dylan Norval.
Dylan Norval, once he turned that corner, he hit the Jets.
He really did. He accelerated. I hadn't seen him put that gear on yet this year. And
3rd down and 2 for the Grangers.
But he's been building confidence all year long.
Andre Canty comes off. I didn't see who went on in his place. Ogletree split off to the left side. Bradfield on the near side. 3rd down and 2. Hands the ball off, 1st down. Just a simple, needed 2 yards. Got 3.5.
Run by number 6, Jacoby Smith.
Good hard charge on Jacoby Smith.
That 1st down is
Kobe Patton checking in at one of the wide outs.
Well, they got him spotted all the way to the 38. Excellent. 1st and 10 for the Grangers. 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Sandy Creek up 3-0. LaGrange driving. 3 receivers to the right side. Back to pass, under some pressure, and Crawford is going down. He battled back for about a 2-yard loss. It would have been like a 6-yard loss, but he did get his feet moving and wound up only a 2-yard loss.
Had a little safety valve that he could have thrown over here, Jacoby Smith, but he would have been thrown for a further loss. It would have maybe even have been a lateral if he would have dumped off to it, because he had to step up into the pocket. And it was a coverage sack on that. The line really gave him pretty good time until it just collapsed on him.
2nd and 12. 3 receivers to the near side. Back to pass. Crawford caught at about the 43-yard line, Ogletree, but tackled immediately.
Pass by number 14,
So that brings up third down. Third and about 5.
Good catch by Ogletree is give him some confidence catching the ball.
$5:33 to go. This game's just zipping by.
Really has.
One receiver to the right side, one left. Crawford in the shotgun, about to take the snap. There it is. Hands it off. Smith finds a little seam, gets to the 50-yard line, and those chain holders are going to move those chains.
Just a quick hit up the middle, and he followed the line. The line is doing a better job tonight than I've seen them all year long. They really are firing off the ball and opening, giving Jacoby Smith and Rocco Glaze some running room in there.
Opening up a hole big enough. Smith seeing it, zips through it. He sees that opening, and he's just bursting through it. Getting the first down. One receiver right, one left. Now two to the right. And a quick out pass to Ogletree, but he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. That was Fitzpatrick out there, but the defender got around Fitzpatrick and was able to hit him.
A little bubble screen out here, and just almost made Ogletree almost broke that for a few yards there. I wouldn't be surprised we would see him come back to that bubble screen again. I'm generally not a fan of the bubble screen, but when it works, it's really pretty.
Got to hand it to that defensive end there, number 1, because he sniffed out Fitzpatrick's block and got around it. Two receivers to the left, one right. Back to pass, Crawford to the running back in the backfield, Glaze to the 50, to the 45, and his forward progress is stopped there at the 45-yard line. Actually 6, Jacoby Smith.
That's a fine line you run when you talking about that bubble screen and Fitzpatrick back there. He could have made a good block on that, but it might have been called for a pick too.
Yeah. Third down and 6. 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Sandy Creek up 3-0. Two receivers left, one right. Now one's in motion. Gonna hand it off to the running back, and the one in motion is getting a block up there, but only about a 2-yard gain to the 44-yard line. That brings up 4th and 4. And it looks like the punting unit is going to come out. Yep, Kuhn rather. Coach Pauly corrected my pronunciation. Standing about the 42-yard line.
How do you say pronounce?
Kuhn, like a raccoon. I was saying Kuhn, like Bowie Kuhn, the former baseball commissioner. Boy, high punt. Fielded at the 3-yard line to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Is he still in bounds?
Yes, he's gone.
Oh,
boy. That's a penalty flag down now, though.
30, 20, 10, 5 is in the end zone, but let's see what the laundry's about. I thought he got sprung free too easy.
Yeah, I think there was a good block in the back if I saw it right, because I saw the end result of the block. I didn't see the block in the back, but I saw it.
And there were 2 flags down, one at the 20 and one back at the 12.
Yeah.
So if it's at the 12, that's going to be half the distance to the goal to about the 6.
I was surprised he fielded the punt to start with, because he fielded on about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, so was I.
Excellent bunt by Kuhn. But you just pronounce it like folks from Wisconsin pronounce Kuhn.
Wesley Kuhn.
Blindside block. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Blindside block, they're saying. And that's a 15-yarder, but obviously with it from the 12-yard line, they're not going to spot the ball inside the end zone.
Put it on the 6, probably around the 6-yard line is where I anticipate it.
You're correct. Clock stop, 2:28 to go in the first half of play.
Got them backed up, and that's just what Coach Gibbs wanted to do, playing strategy there. Could have gone forward on fourth and about 3-4 yards, but I would rather them try to drive 94 yards than 54 yards.
And timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 2:28 to go in the half. 3-0 Sandy Creek. And, well, I thought they called timeout. Yeah, Coach is asking for a timeout now, and now we'll go have it. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Teams are back on the field. Sandy Creek facing 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line, their own 6-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hand the ball off, cross the 5, cross the 10, slowed up, and then brought down. Well, no, it's still on his feet. Across the 15, finally brought down near the 19-yard line. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. Clock stopped as they moved the chains. 2:17 to go in the half. Sandy Creek up 3-0. Kind of a bend, don't break. And let the clock run. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Lewis back to pass, looking, firing, incomplete over the head of everybody. Looks like the closest receiver was Coach Gibbs, and he's not eligible. Second down, 2:01 to go in the half. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Lewis in the shotgun. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Back to pass. Looking, firing, and incomplete. The ball bounces to the receiver. That brings up 3rd down.
That brings up 3rd down for the Sandy Creek Patriots.
Tommy, I'd tell you what size shirt I am to tell Coach Pauly, but I'm not going to say on the radio. Let's just say big. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Getting smaller, though. Back to pass, Lewis. Firing, caught about the 15, and down he goes. The Grangers all over him.
Got a timeout call right here.
And we'll take a timeout with them. 1:47 left to go in the half. 3-0 Sandy Creek. Back in 1 minute on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their 3rd store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football.
All right.
And a bad snap. I thought I had third down on mine, but apparently it was fourth down. A punt situation, a bad snap. The ball rolls through the end zone, and the Grangers get 2 on the safety. It's 3-2, and the Grangers get the ball back. Tell you what, let's take
Great
a
defensive stand right there and able to get 2 points off the safety.
We'll take a quick 30-second break and be back. 1:42 to go, 3-2 Sandy Creek. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Sandy Creek was back to punt. A bad snap goes through the end zone, and now they're kicking off from the 20. Grangers return from the 20, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50, 45, and then finally brought down at the 44-yard line inside Patriot territory.
That's a first down, Grangers.
First and 10 for the Grangers. 1:34 to go in the half. And they've got time to get at least inside field goal range. If not 6. Andre Canty is in there. Ogletree split out to the left side, as is Norval, as is Bradfield. Canty in the backfield with Crawford. Crawford in the shotgun. Looking, and Crawford's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line, loss of 1. Just a coverage sack there. He looked left, he looked right, nobody open. Saw an opening to run through, but it unfortunately closed up quickly. 1:14 to go in the half. LaGrange facing 2nd and 11. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. The one to the right is Ogletree. Waiting for the snap. There it is. A quick pass out of the backfield to the 50. And then a host of Patriots wrapping up and bringing them down at the 46-yard line. Loss of another one. And LaGrange takes their last timeout. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout with 50 seconds left to go in the half. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Rangers facing 3rd and 12 from the Patriot 46-yard line. 50 seconds left to go in the half. Rangers trailing by 1, 3-2. Come to the line of scrimmage with a receiver to the left, a receiver to the right. Waiting for the snap. Crawford takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires a home run ball, and it is incomplete. Intended for Bradfield. Nicholas Toomer was running with him stride for stride. 4th down.
Pass is incomplete.
43 seconds
15, Kyle Bradfield.
left to go, and I believe, yep, they're sending out Wesley Kuhn and the punt unit. Sandy Creek coaches are wondering if there's going to be a fake. We haven't seen a fake all year from Wesley. Not saying he can't do it, but I wouldn't suspect one. Waiting for the snap. And whistle's blown before the snap.
On us.
Dead ball. False start against LaGrange.
Down remains 4.
And it will be 4th down again, but this time from the Granger 44. Excuse me, the Granger 49. So Kuhn standing with his heels on the 35-yard line. The return man standing on the 15. Low snap, he gets it up and gets it off. Fielded at the 15-yard line and brought down right there. Actually brought down a little bit back. They may give no forward progress on this to the 13-yard line. So a very good punt and very good coverage. 34 seconds left to go in the half. And the Granger's defense is now being called upon. Don't do anything silly. Just keep contained from the 13-yard line.
It's now first down.
Sandy Creek first down.
From the 14.
Rangers are still out there. Sandy Creek just now coming to the line of scrimmage. Sandy Creek with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Lewis in the shotgun. Actually, that's not Lewis. That is number 12. Fires it, caught at the 31-yard line. That is Matthew Williams at quarterback now, the junior.
Pass complete to number 14.
Ball
Brian
spotted to
Branch.
the 31-yard line. Now that is
Timeout. Sandy
a
Creek.
first down. Sandy Creek takes the timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 3-2 Sandy Creek. They've got the ball. 28 seconds left. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Patriots take their first. Patriots take their first of 3 timeouts. LaGrange out of timeouts, but they're not going to need them. LaGrange comes onto the field. Sandy Creek now coming out as well. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right for the Patriots, facing 1st and 10 from their own 31. 28 seconds left to go in the half. Back to pass, under some pressure, throws it out to the flat, caught 40, 45, brought down inbounds about the 49-yard line, and Sandy Creek will take another timeout. We'll take our final timeout of the half with them. 3-2 Sandy Creek. They've got the ball with 20 seconds left to go in the half, back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Map here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fresh set of downs for Sandy Creek from their own 49-yard line. 20 seconds left to go in the half. Sandy Creek with 1 timeout left. Three receivers to the left side, one to the right. Their quarterback is Williams. He'll take the snap. He's looking. He's under some pressure, and he is tripped up, and he steps out of it to the 45 and then out of bounds at the 41-yard line inside Granger territory. And that just might be enough for a first down. Let's see if they move the chains or if they call for a spot. That's going to be close. From the 41, let's see. Yep, they're going to say first down. Well, I don't know. The FAR official said first down, but the referee says no, it's going to be just short. Out of the shotgun, Williams looking, firing, almost intercepted.
Almost picked off by Jaquavis Bowles.
Quay Bowles had the ball in his hands, but then the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. So third down and about a yard.
Michael, I believe they've been off to the races.
Yes, sir. 7 seconds left to go in the half. Third down and less than one. And let's see what happens. 15 seconds still left on the play clock. And Sandy Creek calls their last
Use their timeout.
timeout.
They were running down about 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yep, we will keep it right here. Want to remind you that Granger football is brought to you by Glenn Smith, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. Our next broadcast 1 week from tomorrow, as the Grangers will be here at Callaway Stadium taking on the Chapel Hill Panthers in the final region game of the year. Then we'll have one more region game the following week at home against Shaw. Sandy Creek, their second drive, started at their own 22. They got to the 13-yard line, a 26-yard field goal by Gonzalez. LaGrange had to punt the ball away. Then Sandy Creek, the ball was punted to the 12-yard line. A block in the back brought the ball to the 6. Sandy Creek able to get one first down out of it, but that's it. And then when they punted, they had a bad snap go through the end zone for a safety. So LaGrange is down 3-2 right now here in the bottom of the second. Three receivers to the right side, one to the left, 7 seconds remaining in the half. Williams takes the snap, looking, throwing, caught at the 30. Ball's loose, and the Grangers may have it. Oh, he didn't have control of it before it went out of bounds. And that is the end of the first half of play.
In the first half.
Sandy Creek 3 and LaGrange 2.
Michael, I got Coach Gibbs in a second. Coach, exciting first half.
Yeah, they've all kind of been exciting. Again, we had a great first drive, probably our best drive of the year. Didn't come away with points, missed opportunity, but we're cleaning it. The defense are playing really well. They're a really good football team. They got some great talented kids.
Looks like second half is going to, if it's any more exciting than this, I don't know. Maybe we can get them 6-3. 2 more safeties.
I don't believe we're going to get 2 more safeties. We're going to put some points in the ball. We're going to be in the end zone.
We're going to get some end zone points. Thank you, Coach.
That'll work. Your score, Sandy Creek 3 and LaGrange 2. We'll be back with the first half recap after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hey folks, TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Slot number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia LaGrange for complete details.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
LaGrange Granger's football is proudly brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and Emory Southern Orthopedics on WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW FM LaGrange. Now back to the field for LaGrange Granger's football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-2 in favor of Sandy Creek here at Callaway Stadium. The Grangers started off with a really good drive, as Coach Gibbs alluded to. They started at their own 20-yard line, got all the way down to the 23-yard line, but a missed 40-yard field goal. Boy, that was hit. There'd be a whole different story in this game right now. But it was missed, and Sandy Creek started at their own 20. Then they got down to the Granger 47-yard line, but turned the ball over on downs. LaGrange went 3 and out, and had to punt the ball away. Sandy Creek starting at their own 22-yard line. They couldn't get in the end zone, but they did get on the board. They got all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play from the 45 down to the Granger 16, but that was it. After that, they couldn't get any closer. They got to the 13, a 26-yard field goal by Gonzalez, and Sandy Creek cracked the egg on the scoreboard to go up 3-0. LaGrange then had a decent drive going from their own 26-yard line to the Sandy Creek 44, but had to punt the ball away. The ball was fielded at the 12. Well, actually, it was fielded about inside of the 10-yard line. A crackback block at the 12-yard line made the Sandy Creek start the drive at their own 6. They did get one first down, but then had to punt the ball away, but couldn't quite punt the ball away. A bad snap sailed the ball into the end zone and through the end zone for a safety. LaGrange gets on the board, trailing 3-2. LaGrange could not get anything traction on that, though. They went 3 and out, had to punt the ball away. And another good punt had Sandy Creek starting at the 13-yard line. They got as close as the Granger 41, but that was it. They ran out of time, and that was the end of the half. So your score here at halftime, it is Sandy Creek 3 and LaGrange 2. When we come back, we'll have the scoreboard for you, and we'll have that for you coming up after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Where it is Sandy Creek 3 and LaGrange 2. Take a quick look at some scores around, of course, here in Region 5. We're the only game in town right now. Tomorrow, Cartersville will be at Chapel Hill, and Troop will be at home against Cedartown. Central Carroll will have the night off. Also, the Callaway Cavaliers will be at Heard County tomorrow. Games that are going on today, it is Carver of Columbus is playing Shaw. Carver leading Shaw 14-8 at the half. Eastside is leading Druid Hills 21-0. Forest Park 10, Clarkston 0. It is Beach leading Johnson of Savannah 21-0. Hapeville Charter and Kip of Atlanta Charter, no score in that one. Wayne County leading New Hampstead actually 12-0. And let's see, Luella against North Clayton. That's the same region that Hampton's in. It's 7-0 Luella over North Clayton.
Thank you.
Westside Macon all over Kendrick at the half, 30-0 in favor of Westside. And Seminole County and Randolph Clay, no score that game, just now getting to the second quarter. When we come back, we'll talk more about the upcoming second half. 3-2 in favor of Sandy Creek here at the halftime. We'll be back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Mapp here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
(3-2) here at halftime. Sandy Creek leading the Grangers just by 1 point. Unfortunately, here in the American football, we don't have the rouge, the single point like they do in Canada. That would make things a whole lot different. Tommy Whitworth, lots of interesting things going around the city, not just LaGrange High School.
Right. While I was attempting to get situated on the sideline, I ran into our golf coach from LaGrange College, longtime Granger supporter, Lee Rector, excellent coach, has run an excellent golf program for years, and he has another fine, outstanding team this year, ranked 14th in Division III golf. That's
in the nation.
In the nation.
Nice.
That's out of 300 after the 3 tournaments. They have had 3 of the 4 tournaments they have scheduled. The last tournament they played down in Florida, and he said it started off bad. A buzzard ran into the windshield about the time they crossed the Georgia-Florida line and nearly shook the team up. Then they got 2 of them got stomach virus and were out for the practice round, but they ended up finishing 8th out of 18 in the tournament.
Nice.
They've got a kid I met last year that is just a super, super good kid. He's from Florida. His name is Sam Rogers. He shot a 66 to keep him in that tournament.
Nice.
But you know, Lee has consistently put out a nationally recognized team. A couple of years ago, they came up runner-up in the nation. They've had several top 10 finishes. I just, you know, hats off to the effort they do at this college here and what Lee does for all the kids. He brings kids from all over the world to play. He's had 12 kids from other countries playing on his team. He's got a freshman from Denmark playing this year. And,
wow.
So it's a internationally known golf team, and Lee, of course, is he's the bus driver. He said he was the bus driver, the coach, and the doctor. Now I don't know how much doctoring he knows, but
sometimes you got to do it all though when you're the coach.
That's it. You know, Lee's a funny guy. He called me one time several years ago, and he saved somebody out there on the beach down in Florida. I thought he was running me a line of you know what.
Yeah.
And then somebody called me later on. I saw later on that, did you see where Lee was on TV where he saved somebody on the beach? It was amazing. I mean,
nice.
He's such a funny guy. He's been a big supporter of LaGrange Grangers in this community for years.
Well, we wish them well, the LaGrange College golf team. Hope to hear more about them a little bit later on.
Yeah, they're playing in. I think next weekend they're going to Berry up there to play Berry College, and they're leaving. I think Sunday, maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of this week. But that's their next tournament. We wish them well, and hopefully they'll get into the tournament playoffs, whatever, and push that ranking a little higher.
That'll work. All right, 3-2 Sandy Creek here at the half. When we come back, we'll talk more after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team.
Cool. That works.
Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, Granger fans, don't forget you can join Coach Gibbs and Jack Moman for the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Corner, and that's Monday nights at 8:30 live from Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Lafayette Parkway, and you can hear it on Eagle 102.3 and WLAG AM 1240. I ate at Johnny's for lunch today, as a matter of fact. I had that meatball Parmesan sub. Oh, it's awesome. Good food. Go check it out. It's Monday nights at 8:30 live from Johnny's New York Style Pizza. When we come back, we'll take a look at the second half coming up after this next break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. It is halftime. Sandy Creek leading LaGrange 2-0. Someone asked me what the standings are. Well, here they are. It is Cartersville, who's at Chapel Hill. Cartersville is at 4-0 in the region. Troop is 3-0. And then in third place, it is Cedartown at 2-1. Fourth place, tied for fourth, is Chapel Hill and Sandy Creek at 1-2. It is Central Carroll at 1-3 and LaGrange at 0-4. If LaGrange were able to come back and win this one, that would really put Sandy Creek in a hard spot at 1-3. And LaGrange is pretty much out of the playoffs. Mathematically, they still could get in, but it would really put a hurting on Sandy Creek's chances for the playoffs if LaGrange would have come back and win this game. And if they'd have made that field goal, boy, LaGrange would be up 5-3 right now and be a whole different ball game. All right, the LaGrange band sounding awesome as usual. They are wrapping up. The Granger team is on the south end zone right now, warming up. Sandy Creek just now coming out of the locker room. We will have the second half coming up after this 1-minute break. It is Sandy Creek 3 and LaGrange 2 at halftime. Back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet is excited to announce the opening of their third store in the Lee's Crossing community at 1704 Roanoke Road in LaGrange. Stop in and meet the staff. Pharmacist Tommy Whitworth will be leading the team. They offer home delivery inside city limits, a drive-through, and no long lines to wait in. Check out their medication compliance programs, a safe and efficient way to organize medications. Their coffee shop will be opening soon. The Medicine Cabinet is a locally owned pharmacy, plus a little more.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And it's Synovus. We're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights. We're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
(3-2) at the half. Sandy Creek with the lead, but LaGrange only down by 1. And Tommy, this Granger team is looking pretty good against these Patriots.
They're playing head to head with them, and really a little bit more inspired than they were last week. It's been a great effort out there tonight. Couple of breaks could have gone our way. That we had a pick six right down here that Quay Bowles.
He'd just holding on to it. He'd been gone.
It would have been fun. I was kind of kidding with Coach at halftime. I'll take a 6-3. I'll take a 4-3.
Yeah.
Win. But we want to score some touchdowns, right? The offense is playing well enough tonight that they should be able to, if they can carry this momentum, then we can do that. Now, if I remember right, Sandy Creek will get the opening kickoff. Is that correct?
Yep.
And it's going to be imperative that we stop them quick on that.
LaGrange's first drive, they had 4 first downs, but missed the field goal. Their third drive, they had 2 first downs, wound up having to punt the ball away. But the punting has been the key because on that drive they punted, and it was returned because of the crackback block, but it was fielded around the 10-yard line, and that caused for them to start at the 6.
Fielded at 3-yard line, I think.
Fielded 3-yard line, okay. And the last drive, Sandy Creek started at the 13-yard line. Wesley's punting has been
excellent,
pinning him deep, and that helps flip a field. So it will be interesting. But Sandy Creek does get the ball first.
If we're fortunate tonight, then Wesley won't kick the ball anymore, punt the ball anymore. That would be a very good omen if he just didn't have to punt at all. We just kept it rolling.
That would suit me just lovely. So as I'm writing my score sheet, it will be Sandy Creek 1st and 10 in the third quarter with 12 minutes to go in the quarter. Waiting for everybody. The Grangers are now on the field.
We keep containment on number 8, our quarterback, and get his timing off. I think we can.
Well, that's interesting. Number 8 was their quarterback who was running the ball and doing a good job of it. But in the second quarter, it was number 12 Williams out there, and he wasn't running all that much.
He was passing it more. Yes.
Yep. Granger's moving left to right as you're looking at your radio dial. Sandy Creek about to receive the ball, moving right to left. Waiting for the kick from Jimmy Cancino. And there it is. Fielded just past the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Trying to find a seam. He gets to the 30. And then he's brought down near the 40-yard line. Good run by Sandy Creek.
Broke a tackle on about the 28, and then we was corralled on about the 40 by a couple of Granger defenders. Tough to see those numbers again up here. Glare is just reading these numbers are going to be a challenge, continuous challenge. We'll do the best we can.
So 1st and 10 for Sandy Creek. 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap. 8's back out there again, and that big ball sails high and goes out of bounds. 8 is Jamal Lewis, the senior quarterback. The other quarterback was a junior.
Getting a little pressure on there. It looked like our number 33, Jaquez Smith, was in there putting pressure. Now he's an exciting ball player to me.
I will agree. 2 receivers left, 2 right. And now one of the receivers is in the backfield, and he'll get the ball handed to him, and he got some speed across the 45-yard line, spilled near the 50, and it's going to depend on left foot, right foot. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot it right on the 50.
He got him a first down, I believe. Well,
no, they're going to say move the chains now.
The chains aren't moving, though, because the people aren't paying a bit of attention to the line judge.
Clock is stopped, though, as they move the chains. 11:38 to go.
Now they wake up.
The line judge is saying, get moving, guys, and the chain gang is finally moving. So it will be a fresh set of downs for the Patriots. 3-2, Sandy Creek with the lead. The quarterback's going to keep it himself, and down he goes.
Great pursuit in there by, looked like Dexter Fitzpatrick just shot the gap.
And Michael Yonkins in on that as well at number 9. A yard loss to the 49. The Sandy Creek coaches are immediately in the booth to our right. They weren't happy about it, and I don't blame them. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. And now one of the receivers moves back to the running back position. He's going to get the ball. And the Grangers stop number 10, Diallo Parson, the running back. A yard gain back to the original line of scrimmage, the 50, 3rd down.
3rd and 10 here. This got to hold them Grangers right here on this 3rd and 10. See if they tighten up that underneath coverage a little bit. They've been given a little bit of a cushion out there.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Parsons, again, moving into the running back position. Lewis will take the snap, fakes the give to Parsons. He's going to unload a long pass and incomplete. Looks like number 11, Ahmad Jackson, just couldn't find the ball.
He got turned around, and I think that he was going for a post, and the quarterback was throwing for a corner route.
And that'll bring up 4th down. And I believe, isn't this the first time they've punted all night? Yeah, that's the first. If I say this will be the first successful punt, but as the other one went bad for a safety, and this one low to the ground, he's able to scoop it up and get the punt off. Fielded about the 10-yard line, and no, they're going to say his knee was down, and it was. He fielded it, and his knee went down about the 12-yard line. 3-2 in favor of Sandy Creek. Back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
They went back to action quick. First down from the 13, just a handoff up the middle, gets up to about the 15-yard line, gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Grangers. We need to get Tommy down there with a red hat, telling him, "Hey, we're in a media timeout here." 2 receivers to the left side. Oh, good cut back in. That was Jacoby Smith on the run. He started to go to the left side. A hole opened up on the right side, and he put his foot in the ground, turned, into the block, went through the hole, and got all the way down to about the 24-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. It is.
Yeah, he did move that ball, move those chains, and just good vision on that.
Fresh set of downs for the Grangers. Trailing 3-2. First and 10 from their own 24. One receiver right, two left. Crawford firing. And, yeah, it is caught about the 22. It was bobbled, and he made sure he secured it before turning upfield. Wound up losing about a yard. Well, actually, no, they're going to spot it at the 24, so no loss on the play. But he kept possession. I thought he was going to bobble it and get it taken out of his hands, but it didn't happen.
Jacoby Smith's just a good athlete that makes good sound plays. Good hands on that just even to hold on because he was hit immediately.
Mm-hmm. Second and 10. Three receivers to the left side. Back to pass. Crawford looking. Nobody there, and down he goes. Just a coverage sack. Dropped about the 19-yard line. Now they'll say the 20. Loss of 4. Yeah, that was just good coverage on the part of the Patriots.
Right, and they were going looking for a couple of deep routes, and his intermediate route was undercover, and his safety valve couldn't shake loose to.
So third down and long, about 14. Three receivers split out to the near side. Ball on the far hash mark. Crawford, low snap. He picks it up. And he spins away from one tackler. Sets his feet. Fires and incomplete into double, almost triple coverage there. Intended for Jordan Ogletree, but the Patriots know how good an athlete Ogletree is, and they made sure he was covered up.
Got a Sandy Creek player down at about the 5-yard line there. Our trainer, Cheryl Lewis, is out there checking on him.
And while he's down, let's step aside for a 30-second timeout. 3-2 in favor of Sandy Creek. 7:19 to go in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Third quarter. Granger football brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. The young man, number 99. No, not Wayne Gretzky. That's Justin Beatles, the defensive end, walking off on his own power. Ironically, with the injury timeout, it was a Southern Orthopedics spot, and Southern Orthopedics has been a sponsor of LaGrange football since day one, since I've been doing this, 2003, yeah. Appreciate the folks there at Southern Orthopedic.
Spoke to Dr. Jim Bruce today. Just he's doing well. He and his wife are doing well, enjoying his retirement.
Granger set back to punt. Coons back at his own 5-yard line. Gets off a dandy. Going to be fielded at the 43-yard line. They're going to say, well, they threw a flag. I guess he did a no, he threw a beanbag. Okay.
Right. I thought he called a fair catch, but when he caught it, he didn't make an effort to advance it. Let's put it that way. And our player didn't hit him very hard, but just contained him.
Yep. So ball spotted at the 43-yard line inside Patriot territory. Patriots with the ball.
7:11 left in the third quarter, still 3-2, Michael.
Two receivers to the right side, two left. Is that number 8 still back out there? Lewis, I think it is. Yep. He'll throw it, and, I don't know if he caught it. He bobbled it and then stepped out. I don't know if they're going to call it complete or not. Anyway, it was near the line of scrimmage anyway, so even if it's, they're going to say.
He caught it, but he got 0 yardage. If anything, he may have lost a half a yard.
So second down for the Patriots. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Quick pass out to the flat and he did. No, it incomplete.
A little high. It bounced off his hands a little. He couldn't climb that ladder.
The way he was holding his arm, it looked like he held the ball, but then I looked like, there's nothing in his arm. So, ball spotted on the far hash mark. 3rd down and 10. 6:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lewis in the shotgun all by himself. Takes the snap, looking, rolling out to his right under some pressure. And now he's under a whole lot of pressure, and he's going to step out of bounds.
Probably a 3-yard gain. He's going to step out at the 45. They may spot it closer to the 46.
And that's going to be 4th down. Lots of coverage down there, nowhere to throw it to, and the Grangers kept contained and run them out of bounds after only a 3-yard gain.
3 and out for this time now. Let's watch the snap from the long snap from the center. They've had trouble with it. They rolled it back the last time. They snapped it overhead the first time.
Low snap again into shoot tops. He was able to get it off and get the punt going. It's going to roll at the 5, and the Patriots will roll it dead there. Grange will have 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. 6:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sandy Creek 3, LaGrange 2. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, Granger fans. The Mike Patton Auto family is your local team that does not practice to get it right, but to make sure they don't get it wrong. They strive to give you a great experience each time you give them the opportunity. They understand you have options of where you go to purchase and service your truck, car, and SUV. But come see why thousands of customers keep coming back to Mike Patton time after time. We appreciate your time and business with a quality service department, and we look forward to taking care of you in the years to come. Now, go Grangers!
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
First and 10 for the Grangers. A handoff up the middle. Looks like that was Jacoby Smith on the carry up to about the 9-yard line. Gain of 4, and Dexter Fitzpatrick coming out there at the fullback position. Be interesting to see if he gets the ball or if he's just going to block. Let's see. 2nd and 6. Nope, he's going to block. And I didn't see, I guess that's Smith with the carry. And he gets across the 12, 13-yard line. Getting out of the shadow of their own goalpost.
3rd down and a long 3, short 4.
Ball security is key right here. Ogletree split off to the left side, Bradfield to the near side. Crawford in the shotgun. Now LaRocco Glaze goes out there, and it is going to give it to Fitzpatrick.
Dexter, almost got a 1st down.
15-yard line. And let's see where they spot it.
That's Dexter Fitzpatrick on the carry.
We're going to go for it. 4th and about half a yard. We're going to see if we can pull them off sides, or they're going to go for it. They just got to get just on the other side of 15.
And timeout called for Sandy Creek. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 4:30 left to go in the 1st quarter. 3-2 in favor of Sandy Creek. Granger's going for it on 4th and down. Maybe. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
3-2 Sandy Creek with the lead. And Tommy, I played defense in high school. I love defensive battles like this. This is really turning out to be a good chess match here.
Really is. It takes a lot of guts going for it on fourth and a half a yard here at the 15-yard line. But
going for it, he's got the first down. Good push by that offensive line all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Dexter Fitzpatrick, you know, we've probably, since our offense has got so many first downs today, it's taken a load off him on defense and allowed him to play a little more on offense. And
hopefully it's wearing down this Sandy Creek defense.
That's correct.
Fresh set of downs for LaGrange, and now an illegal substitution penalty on LaGrange.
No, they wave it off.
I'm about to say, I don't know how they had an illegal substitution penalty when there were 10 men on the field. Bradfield coming on later now. Fitzpatrick getting handed the ball, gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line for a gain of 2. Yeah, he motioned illegal substitution, and then they counted, and LaGrange only had 10 men on the field. So
that's correct, yeah. And so K.O. Bradfield came back on the field, you know. I mean, he was doing what he was supposed to do all along.
Yep. Eventually, the referees got it right.
They usually do. This is a good crew. I've seen them before. This is a real good crew.
2nd and 7. They spot the ball just short of the 22-yard line. Crawford back to pass, caught, and incomplete. He would have gotten to the 25, but the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Bradfield. Third down and a long 7 with 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. Rangers trailing 3-2. I'd like to get a first down here. I'd like to extend this drive. Kind of deep in their own territory right now. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Man in motion. Crawford's going to pitch to the running back. He's got some speed to the 20, but out of bounds around the 22-yard line. That's Dylan Norville. And that's not going to be enough for the first down.
It's a long 4th and about 8 yards, and so we will bring Wesley Kuhn out to punt it.
Yeah, he tried to turn that corner and just couldn't quite do it.
Sideline got in his way. A holding penalty on us also would have negated it, but they declined it to make it 4th down.
Yeah, I didn't want to give him that extra down. Nicholas Toomer, listed as wide receiver, back to receive the punt, standing about the midfield stripe. Kuhn, good snap, good punt. Driving Toomer back, that's going to be kick-catch interference, I think.
Yes, we blocked. We just.
I don't see a flag.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Okay.
We got a flag.
Yep. Granger ran into the receiver, the return man before.
Well, yeah, we tried to tackle him before he caught the ball, you know, and that usually will get you a flag.
Yeah.
Just a little early on, he may have been blocked into him too, so let's see what they're going to call on this. They may wave this thing off if he was blocked into him.
Kick catch interference. 15-yard penalty. I was beginning to wonder if there was a flag because the coaches, the Sandy Creek coaches to the booth next to us, kept going on and on and on about it like the flag wasn't thrown. But it's like, well, they threw the flag. Quit griping about it.
Well, I saw the flag thrown,
Yeah.
but then I saw them huddling up, and I thought maybe it looked like Beasley was maybe had been blocked into it, but it.
So ball is spotted at the Granger 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sandy Creek. About 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the running backs one of the Grangers. It was a fake to the running back, number 10. One Granger bit on that, but the rest of them followed that quarterback, wisely so. Lewis only got 1 yard out of it to the 39.
A big defensive tackle, our freshman tackle, Thad Dixon, is really playing it. You know, he's been in there all year long, and he's fun to watch. I think we're going to have a lot of fun watching him through the years.
2nd and 9. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Lewis all alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, look. Caught at the 40, 39, 38, but the Grangers won't let him get any more on that. Good coverage. A 1-yard gain.
You know, Thad Dixon looks a lot. He reminds me a lot of old Daz Dunlap. Remember Daz?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I love Daz Dunlap. I loved his motor. He had one that would roll.
I had the pleasure of watching him and a couple others in Xavier Hurd was another one. In an all-star game, but it was indoor football down in Columbus. It was players from outside of Columbus versus players from inside Columbus. That was a fun game to watch. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and timeout, no motion.
They jumped. It was a legal procedure.
A minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Now instead of 3rd and 8, it makes it 3rd and 13. 3rd and 8 wasn't bad enough. Sandy Creek decided to make it 3rd and 13.
I think Jamal Lewis, the quarterback, he likes to have a little more running space back there. So.
Maybe. He's alone in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Looking, nobody open. He's going to run it. Now he throws it and incomplete, almost intercepted.
I think he was past the line of scrimmage when he passed that ball. He got away with that. She called it. The line judge, she got it.
She sure did. She made the motion. She says he was past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and loss of, well, I'm sorry, maybe a 5-yard penalty here in high school, but still loss of down.
Yeah, so, you know, I've walked behind her. She's the line judge. Has been doing it for several years, and I really need to get to know her name because she's so kind and nice and is very knowledgeable about this game, and always will take time to explain to you what's going on if you see something you don't understand.
They'll spot the ball at the 46-yard line.
Well, let's watch this snap. Maybe they'll get another one over the head. Or roll it on the ground.
4th down, they are punting.
That was the best snap of the game right there.
They got the punt off, and it's going to roll into the end zone.
That made it in end zone on that one. That was good.
A minute 3 left to go in the third quarter. Every drive has resulted in a punt here in the second half. And LaGrange will set up shop 1st and 10 from the 20 with a minute 3 left to go, trailing 3-2.
See, Gail Honeycutt, grandmama of quarterback Charles Crawford, up there standing up, yelling her grandson on.
Rangers come to the line of scrimmage. 1 receiver left. 2 left now, 1 right. Crawford will keep it himself, and he is going to get slung down at the 20-yard line. If he'd have just had an extra step, he might still be running. But 24, Nolan Johnson closed in on him real quick for no gain.
He saw something on that side, and he almost got it. He had got a good 5-10 yard run if he had passed that first containment.
10. One receiver left, one right. Takes the snap. Jacoby Smith, good containment again by Sandy Creek. He'll get to about the 22-yard line, but that's it. And that may be the last play of the third quarter as time is ticking down.
So they all drew a blank in the third quarter, Michael. A defensive game.
That's the end of the third quarter. We got to go get them. Granger's down 3-2 as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hey folks, TLDD, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
(3-2) Sandy Creek over the Grangers as we go to the fourth quarter. LaGrange facing 3rd and 8. Back to pass, Crawford. Incomplete, just a little too high for Jordan Ogletree. He would have had the first down and then some, but that brings up 4th down.
Well, he just the pass just rode high on Crawford, and sometimes that happens when you have to zing it in there like that. But
so Wesley Kuhn back to punt just inside his own 10. You and I were talking before the break. I can't remember a game this low scoring since the 2-0 game against Swainsboro in the quarterfinals of 2003. We'll have to go back and check it out.
15 years ago.
Back to punt. Receive caught at the 45-yard line. A beanbag thrown at the 46 for forward progress. But Sandy Creek will start 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line after this break. 11:46 to go. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Matthew Williams out there now at quarterback for Sandy Creek, and he'll keep the ball himself around left end for about a 2-yard gain to the 48-yard line.
A little bit taller, I believe, than Lewis was. Maybe a little better passer, but
he'll take the snap with 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left, looking, nobody open. And now 13 gets free. He gets caught. He catches the ball at the 40-yard line and is brought down around the 34-yard line, enough for a first down. Best play Sandy Creek's had here in the second half.
yeah, it was quick slant that the big, tall wide receiver, number 13, Ronnie Howard, made. And, I watched him in warm-ups, hoping he would just not warm up. Maybe he'd stay cool.
18-yard pass play, fresh set of downs for Sandy Creek. Now a quick pass incomplete, intended for Jaquil Lee.
Nobody.
Yeah, well, Williams was under a world of pressure and just threw the ball to save his life.
And really threw it, short hopped it in there intentionally to keep a pick six from happening, because we had two defenders out there on that number 7, Jaquil Lee.
2nd and 10. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hands it off, across the 35, across the 30. Brings him down near the 29-yard line. That brings up 3rd and 5. Good option play. The quarterback held the ball in the gut of the running back for the longest time and then let him have it. That brings up 3rd and 5. 10-16, 10-15 left to go in the game. Rangers trailing 3-2. 3 receivers right, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Williams takes the pass. Quick pass out to the flat and caught at the 21-yard line, and that's going to move the chains.
Draco Martin made a cut on the ball, trying to cut in front of it, and just barely missed an interception there. Good threading of the needle.
I'd like to see a replay of that. Martin said that the ball hit the ground first. I didn't see it, but I was shielded by his body. Love to have seen a replay on that. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Long pass going for the end
push
zone.
Off. We got a penalty. The offensive pass interference.
The near referee signaled touchdown, but yeah, the flag came from the back judge.
The line judge over here saw that right on the line, and she quickly threw that penalty flag. It was apparent he pushed with both hands off and
waiting to hear from the head referee. We owe you a station ID. We'll get that to you probably after the next play. They'll move it back to the 37-yard line. 15-yard penalty, so they'll be first down once again, but this time 1st and 25. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Williams in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, firing, and caught at the 38, but tackled immediately by Vondez Taylor.
Vondez Taylor kind of had to make the decision whether to go for the interception or go for the tackle. Wisely went for the tackle. May could have gotten a pick on that, but it would have been a very, if he wouldn't have done it, it might have been gone the other way.
3 receivers left, 1 right. 2nd and 25. Back to pass. Caught and brought down.
The fumble.
Ball is fumbled. Who's got it? Patriot does have it at the 40-yard line.
They're going to say it was down on the ground because it.
Yep.
We did see the ball pop out. I mean, it was a bang, bang. It was one of those quick slant bump.
And right at the 37-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 25. Clock running, 8:40 left to go in the game. Rangers down by 1, 3-2. 2 receivers left, 3 right. Williams in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, firing it over the middle.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Through the hands of Jacoby Smith back there. Made you get a feeling defense is fixing to do something, and we've missed a couple of interceptions. And let's see what the penalty is on this.
Holding against LaGrange. Now that is not an automatic first down, unlike in the NFL. So ball spotted about the 27.
Trying to get the play called in over here. A lot of confusion on the Sandy Creek sideline over there.
10 seconds left on the play clock. 3rd down and 15. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Williams back to pass. looking, down he goes! Sacked at the 28-yard line.
I'm trying to get the number on that number. Looked like number 7. Was that Charles Ray or 72? Who you got 72? I got Donquavius Ransom.
No.
It's not him. I got a great play, though, on Granger defense.
They're going to try a 45-yard field goal attempt. Just about dead center between the hash marks. The snap, the kick on its way, maybe short. You have short and to the right. A missed field goal. 7:32 left to go in the game. Sandy Creek 3, LaGrange 2, but the Grangers will get the ball back at the 20 after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Jonathan Moose Mapp here from Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football, and we also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We support the team, the coaches, the band, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and the fans. At Glenn Smith, we're proud to be your local Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer with over 500 new and used vehicles every day. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. That's Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network. LaGrange Grangers football is proudly brought to you in part by Holmes Pharmacy, Mallory Insurance, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and Emory Southern Orthopedics on WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW FM LaGrange. Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
From the 24-yard line, a pass out to the 40-41-yard line. That is a nice catch. I didn't see who caught that.
Jordan Ogletree had a good out route, sideline route, and caught the ball just before going out of bounds, drug his feet. Excellent catch, pass, and catch.
Two receivers to the right side, one left. And timeout called by the umpire. Standing over the ball, and not sure what's going on. Umpire standing over the ball.
He hadn't set it, I don't think.
Okay.
He hadn't set the ball to play.
So here we go. Fresh set of downs for the Grangers, trailing 3-2. Jacoby Smith running, pushing, shoving, getting across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Got good 5 yards on pure effort.
6:30 left to go.
This has been the best production from our offensive line all year long.
Yes.
They are playing like a true unit. As of right now, they're doing pretty well.
Got to string across a few first downs, though. They've only had one first down in the first drive, one first down in the second drive, and 3 and out on the third drive. Got one first down in this drive here so far. Quick out pass, that's that bubble screen. This time a little extra oomph as Jordan Ogletree gets across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Move those chains.
Good catch and passing catch from Crawford to Ogletree. And if we get him hot, we can do something with this.
As we said, Grangers need to string together some first downs. That's the second one of this drive. Still got the ball. Hang it off. LaRocco Glaze this time, battling, busting forward to the 44-yard line. Gain of 3.
Tough 3 yards, but the Rock was rocking along.
Coming up on 5:30 left to go in the game. Grangers got to get at least in field goal range.
would love seeing him full strength this year.
Yes. One receiver left, one right. This time to give to Miles Johnson. He battles his way up to about the 41-yard line. Another gain of 3.
Was that Johnson or Canty? I couldn't tell.
Good point. I don't know if that was 20 or 28. Yeah, that was Canty, and he's coming off the field now. Jacoby Smith going on in his place. 3rd and 4. Ogletree to the far side, Bradfield to the near side. They're going to give to Jacoby Smith, and he's not going to get he's going to get to the 41, and that's it, 4th down.
We'll have to go for it right here.
I don't know. Grangers have all 3 timeouts. 4:20 left to go. Yeah, they're going to go for it. They're keeping, and they're going to call timeout right now. We'll take a timeout with them. 4:10 to go in the game. Grangers down by 1. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fourth down and 4. Grangers come to the line of scrimmage with 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Back to pass. Crawford looking, firing, incomplete. And Sandy Creek will have the ball 1st and 10.
There was a little hesitation in there, but when he did release the ball, even I believe if Ogletree would have caught it, it would have been a little bit short. Play just did not develop as quickly as it should have.
I have not seen a turnover all game long, except maybe if you count the bad snap for the safety.
Right. I was thinking of the same thing. It would be nice to
one here would be awesome. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Williams with the handoff, and 23, Rashad Amos, getting absolutely nowhere to the 41, but the clock's ticking. 3:50, 3:49.
If we stop them on this one, I believe we'll call a timeout on the next one.
Yeah, no 2-minute warning to stop the clock here in high school, unfortunately. That'd be a nice extra timeout to have in your pocket. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Williams in the shotgun, standing on their own 35. They're going to hand the ball off
ball
again.
on the
No,
ground.
he's going to keep it. Ball's on the ground. Let's see.
We got it. LaGrange has got the ball.
Let's see what the referees say. Yep, they say Granger ball. I told you we needed a turnover. There it is.
There you go, Michael. Call that one. I tell you what, it was a bad exchange from the quarterback to the running back. It looked like it bounced off his shoulder pad, and I could not catch who picked it up, but alertly we picked the ball up. We got the ball 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
I'm going to guess at least 20 yards to get into field goal range. 3 receivers to the left side. Crawford looking, firing it downfield, and tipped away. What a play. Number 16, Comanche Francisco, getting a hand in there, knocking the ball away. 2nd down. tip your hat to that. That was just a good play.
Dylan Norville was wide open, and the pass was right on the button, but he made the defender made the play on that one.
Just did get a hand in there. 2nd and 10. 3:13 to go in the game. Grangers with the ball. 3 receivers left. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He follows his block, across the 35, down to the 32. Not enough for a first down, but close. 3rd down and 2. Clock still running. 2:55, 2:54.
You know, I would think they're going to stack heavy in the middle right here, and maybe we can get busted out on the outside with a.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Crawford in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Jacoby Smith. He's slowed up. Oh, man, he was slowed up in the backfield. He did get a yard out of it to the 31. 4th down.
Be a 48-yard field goal from at this point right here. And Cancino's got the leg.
Does he have the accuracy?
It's right in the middle of the field. Let's see.
The coach is going to call timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with him. 1:58 left to go in the game. Sandy Creek with a 3-2 lead. But LaGrange facing 4th down. Decision-making time here at Callaway Stadium. Back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
It is sell down time at Nissan of LaGrange. Richard Cates here, General Manager with Nissan of LaGrange, and it is time to start moving out all of our 2018 inventory to make room for the 2019s. That means the best savings of the year are taking place right now. Have you been hesitant to look because you're waiting for the perfect time? Well, now is your chance. You can visit Nissan of LaGrange on the Parkway or check us out where we are always open at nissanoflagrange.com. Visit soon to receive great pricing and the great experience our customers have come to expect. Nissan of LaGrange, your friendliest hometown dealer.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers.
Just need 1 yard. Just need 1 yard. 4th down and 1.
A long one.
Long
short
one.
2.
Yeah, about 18 inches. Well, not 18 inches.
Got our big back in there with Jacoby Smith. We've got Dexter Fitzpatrick, who is
1 receiver either side.
Jacoby Smith, go, Jacoby, go, 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 go. I think he's going to come up a little short.
I think you're right, to about the 30 and a half. He needed the 30.
Oh, God, so close.
Good push, but just not good enough, and the ball goes over on downs.
We got our turnover that we've been looking for, but we just couldn't capitalize on it.
1:53 to go in the game. LaGrange still with 1 timeout left. You gotta love it. To me, that's Big Ten type football. Just man on man. Let's battle it out and see what happens. And the Grangers just came up about, I don't know, about 12 inches short. So ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Sandy Creek with the ball. And they're just going to run it and run it and run it. They'll get to about the 35-yard line and get stopped there.
All we can hope for is maybe another flub-a-dub. We call our last timeout right there, Coach Gibbs, because last timeout cannot stop the clock after this.
We'll keep it right here. LaGrange football brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com, and I sure hope we get one more turnover here so we can get ready to smile and get some points here. But doggone, Grangers trailing by 1, 3-2. Sandy Creek with the lead. Sandy Creek with a 26-yard field goal to give them a 3-0 lead. And then Sandy Creek went to punt. A bad snap through the end zone gave the Grangers 2 points. Both teams missing a field goal. Jimmy Cancino missing a 40-yard field goal on the opening drive of the Grangers. And then Sandy Creek here in the second half missing a 45-yard field goal.
It was just probably a little bit out of his reach on that one, but
second down. Sandy Creek's going to hand the ball off, swarmed over by the Granger offensive line. He's going to lose about a half a yard.
See how fast they get the ball placed and half.
They have not done the ready for play whistle yet. Now they got it placed. Waiting for the referee to make it. There's his whistle.
It was about a
minute 20. The Sandy Creek players to the line, ready to take the snap already. The coach is saying, hold on, 10 seconds left.
They want them to milk that clock.
Yep. 5 seconds left. Now there's the snap. Williams is going to keep it himself.
Got him out of bounds.
Yep, and they're going to stop the clock.
The Sandy Creek coaches are going crazy.
Now they did get to the 38-yard line. So it's fourth down and 3. 53 seconds left to go. Oh, they're having a meltdown over there by him getting out of bounds, isn't it?
I totally can understand. It was not a very smart.
I should have brought some extra blood pressure pills, some for me and some for them. Their punter standing at the 25-yard line.
Let's watch his snap.
How about a bad one here?
Over his head, that'd be good.
Nope, waist-high snap.
Come on, Valdez, take that ball and run with it, man.
It's going to bounce at the 20. He's going to, oh, man. He grabbed it and is down to the 15-yard line. So with 43 seconds left to go. 43 seconds left to go in the game. LaGrange starting at their own 15-yard line. Make it the 17. Yep, the 17-yard line. So they got a long way to go and a short time to get there and no timeouts. And Sandy Creek's going to take a timeout. And we'll keep it right here. We are done with spots for now until the post game. Whew.
I don't believe I'm going to go down and get an end of the game.
Okay.
On this one. It just, radio ain't working that well.
That's fine. 43 seconds to go. 3-2 Sandy Creek. LaGrange with the ball at their own 17-yard line. It's going to take one big play. And we've seen LaGrange make some big plays before. They need a big play here to get at least into field goal range. That's a long way to go. Let's see what they got up their sleeve. Maybe DeMario Ford taught them the dome play. Remember that one? The fake the pitch, fake the handoff. Quarterback has the ball on his hip and then turns and fires down to a wide open receiver.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Quick out pass to the flats.
Didn't get out of bounds, so they can't stop the clock. They got to get up and run another play, probably.
Forward progress to the 20-yard line.
Need something like a hook and ladder right here, or some kind of.
Back to pass. Crawford looking, throwing it long, throwing it deep. A home run ball intercepted. Well, I don't know. No. He stepped out of bounds. I think he landed out of bounds. Yep, they're saying he landed out of bounds. Yes, he did. So it's not an interception. Grangers have the ball again. 3rd down and 7. 18 seconds left to go. Whew. From the 20. Rangers get another chance. You give a team an extra down. You never know what's going to happen. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 receivers to the right side now, 2 to the left. Crawford back to pass. Looking, throwing and caught and out of bounds. That's going to be enough for the first down.
12 seconds left.
To about the 32-yard line. So they've got maybe 2 plays, not enough time for about 2 plays, and that's it.
2 plays, yes.
Officially the 33, their own 33. 3-2 Sandy Creek. 12 seconds left in the game. LaGrange with the ball at their own 33-yard line. Ball's on the far hash mark. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Crawford in the shotgun. And whistle blown.
Timeout.
Does Sandy Creek call a timeout? Yeah, they've got 1 left.
Well, you know, they got us for a legal procedure.
Ah. We ought to back it up to the 28.
Should give us 1 second left on the clock.
Yeah, you would think.
It's a dead ball foul usually.
Crawford, back to pass. Firing, caught, and beyond the sticks. That's going to stop the clock as they move the chains. There's 4 seconds left. Is inbounds though. They're going to have to spike the ball to stop the clock at the 44, first down. And nope, they're not going to spike it.
It should be the game. False start.
Let's see. Dead ball. False start against LaGrange. That's going to spot it to the 44. Now, I don't think there's a 10-second runoff rule in high school, is there?
They're going to decline it and let they can decline it and let the game go over with. Is what I would do.
Why?
I don't want them.
Why they didn't? That's it. I guess there is a 10-second runoff rule, and that's the ball game.
Wow.
You know, and you got to wonder why he didn't go under center and spike the ball to stop the clock. But you know, let's be honest. It's a long
proposition way.
Yeah, it's tough. Your final score: LaGrange loses to Sandy Creek 3-2. We'll be back after this break to give you the second half recap. After this break, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hey folks, T-O-double-D, Todd Parrish here with Kia LaGrange. This October we're going pink for breast cancer awareness. For each new car sold, we'll be donating a portion of our sales to Hope for a Day. This month's featured vehicle is a 2019 Kia Forte FE 6-speed. And yep, it's a rule breaker, a limit pusher. It's style and value rolled into fun. Drive out in yours today for only $15,988. Shop our complete inventory at any time online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Stock number 110922. Price plus tax, tag, and title. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
State Farm, Kathy here. Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever. Nice, Mike. And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car. Whoa. Turns out it's my car, though. Oh. But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right? We got you covered, Mike. Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is a place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside the Piggly Wiggly at Lee's Crossing, and in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. We have your flu shot ready, so come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium. 3-2 is your final score. The Sandy Creek Patriots escape with the win. It was 3-2 at the half. It was a 26-yard field goal by Gonzalez for Sandy Creek, and then a bad snap on a punt attempt through the end zone for a safety, giving the Grangers 2. Both teams exchanged punts all the way into the fourth quarter, and then Sandy Creek had a 45-yard field goal attempt that was missed. LaGrange turned the ball over on downs. Then the Grangers caused the fumble, recovered it, but went 3 and out, turned the ball over on downs, and Sandy Creek getting a good punt off, probably the best punt they've had all night, and LaGrange just ran out of time.
Ran out of a yard short here, a yard short there, a half a yard short on the fourth, and about a little less than 2. We probably picked up a yard and a half and came up about a half a yard short, maybe a quarter of a yard short. Just a little bit out of it. Would have been right at a 50-yard field goal attempt here in the at the end of the game. It would have been stretching he hit a couple of them before the game at that distance, but in a game time, it's hard to put that on a kid that way. He made
in all fairness, the holder, when the ball got to the holder, the ball was laying flat on the ground. The holder had to quick get it up, and that probably threw off the timing a little bit.
Threw it a little bit off the timing, and he pulled it just a little to the left. Other than that, we would have won this game 5-3. But
woulda, coulda, shouldas.
Woulda, coulda, shouldas, and the Quay Bowles interception miss at the end of the first half when it hit him right in the he wasn't expecting to hit him right there on it, but he just
tough loss, especially with Sandy Creek only losing 7-0 to Cartersville, who just chewed up LaGrange. This was an absolute great effort by the Grangers, and now look ahead to Chapel Hill next week.
I know Coach Gibbs is you hate moral victories. You know that's still, you just get so many of them.
Yeah.
And it gets really, 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 really old. But I'm very, as you say,
future looks bright.
Well, it's the effort tonight was more complete than any game we've had this year, even the one we did win. Very few penalties, no turnovers.
Yep.
On our side, no big misplays. Defense played another outstanding game.
Yeah, they did.
The offensive line looked better